Chapter 16. Love Magic. One of the most popular branches in wizardry in India is that of venereal magic. This term, known as strikamani, covers every known form of association with the opposite sex. Men go to the practitioner to obtain the love of women whom they intend to marry, women seeking children by a charm for this purpose. Those who are already married invoke the spirits to allay discord or to ensure reconciliation. Rite to arouse passionate love in a woman. This spell is recited as many times as possible during the waxing of the moon and is believed to be universally successful. With the all-powerful arrow of love do I pierce thy heart, O woman. Love, love that causes unease, that will overcome thee, love for me. That arrow, flying true and straight, will cause in thee burning desire. It has the point of my love, its shaft is my determination to possess thee. Yea, thy heart is pierced, the arrow has struck home. I have overcome by these arts thy reluctance, thou art changed. Come to me submissive, without pride, as I have no pride, but only longing. Thy mother will be powerless to prevent thy coming, neither shall thy father be able to prevent thee. Thou art completely in my power. O Mitra, O Varuna, strip her of willpower. I alone wield power over the heart and mind of my beloved. This spell is accompanied by the manufacture and waving of an arrow, which is the physical counterpart of the imaginary arrow of love referred to in the text. As with other spells of this kind, the rite may be performed either by the lover or by a sorcerer employed by him. Spell for arousing the passion of a man. There are a very large number of these charms. In general, they follow a pattern similar to those employed by the opposite sex. The main difference seems to lie in the fact that they have to be practiced at least 7 times, and women are always enjoined, for some reason, never to confide their magical activities to other women. I am possessed by burning love for this man, and this love comes to me from Apsaras, who is ever victorious. Let the man yearn for me, desire me, let his desire burn for me. Let this love come forth from the spirit and enter him. Let him desire me as nothing has been desired before. I love him, want him. He must feel this same desire for me. O Maruts, let him be filled with love. O spirit of the air, fill him with love. O Agni, let him burn with love for me. The following charm is also frequently used. By the power and laws of Varuna I invoke the burning force of love in thee for thee. The desire, the potent love spirit which all the gods have created in the waters, this I invoke, this I employ to secure thy love for me. Indrani has magnetized the waters with this love force, and it is that, by Varuna's laws, that I cause to burn. Repeated twice. Thou wilt love me with a burning desire. Estrangement also brings many opportunities for the exercise of magic. In the case of a wife deserting her husband, or of a woman preferring some other man, this spell is repeated at least 49 times in the evenings until such time as she returns. Method to secure the return of a woman. I have commanded the heavens, the earth, all creation to stand still. I invoke through this power the spirit which has the power to make all things stand still. Through Agni, by every means and ways of return, do thou cause so-and-so to return to me. This powerful charm cannot be denied. In 100 and 1,000 ways thou shalt return to me. As with most peoples, the preoccupation of many single individuals in India is to obtain a spouse. According to the Atharva Veda, this is simplicity itself. Spell to obtain a wife. Taking a bamboo stick or wand with 7 knots in it, the magician attaches to the end a metal hook, symbolically representing the hook of Indra. The client sits on the ground in front of the master without uttering a word. The following spell is then pronounced by the sorcerer. I take upon myself strength, strength of 100 men. I take up this power in the name of the spirit that comes here, that is coming, that has come. O Indra, give me that strength. As the Asvins took Surya, the child of Savitar, to be a bride, so has destiny said that here shall come a wife for this man. Indra, with that hook of gold, of power, bring here a wife for him that desires a wife. Though the uninitiated are not supposed to practice these rites, a large number of more or less correct versions of the printed Vedas are now in circulation. Many of them are incomplete, but all contain the love magic spells actually used by thousands of laymen. A favorite one of women to procure a husband is this. Spell to procure a husband. I seek a husband. Sitting here, my hair flowing loose, I am like one positioned before a giant procession, searching for a husband for this woman without a spouse. O Aryamanal, this woman cannot longer bear to attend the marriages of other women. Now, having performed this rite, other women will come to the wedding feast of hers. The Creator holds up the earth, the planets, the heavens. O Datta, Creator, produce for me a suitor, a husband. Charms against rivals. There are a very large number of these spells. They follow, in general, the established pattern of identifying the invocant with some supposedly supernatural power. After reciting the statement that he, or she, is thus super-endowed with magical force, the spirit is called upon to exercise its good offices in favor of the operator. Some charms involve the digging up of a plant with suitable incantations. This spell is used by a woman against a rival to ensure that she does not get married. This woman's power, her good fortune, her advantages have all come to me. She no longer has them. She will, like the mountains, sit in her parents' house, i.e., she will not be married. O Yama, great king, this woman will be for thee and for none other. She will have to remain in the household of her mother, her father, or her brother. She will keep the house for none other than thee, King Yama. To thee I have presented her. She will remain with her family until she has no hair left. O woman, thy fortune is covered, concealed by me as within a deep box. This is done in the names of Asita, and of Kasyapa, and of Gaia. It shall remain hidden. In the case of a woman fearing that she might be replaced in her husband's or suitor's affections by another, this charm is used. Digging up a plant with erect leaves, the woman recites the following formula over it. Charm against a rival. Verily do I dig up this plant, this powerful plant, for a certain purpose. This herb is possessed of a power, the power to overthrow women who are my rival, the power to obtain or keep a husband. O plant, thou with leaves so erect, so full of beauty, let this man be for me alone. Let my rival be put to flight. Use thou the power which thou hast, and that of the gods and spirits also. I am greater than the other woman, more important, powerful. Together do we banish her far away, farther than any other distance in her hopes. I am full of power. Thou, O plant, art also all-powerful in this respect. Together we shall easily overcome this woman. O man, I have enchanted thee by the virtue of this plant. Nothing is stronger than the force which I have invoked and placed upon thee. Thy thoughts will never stray henceforth from me, but will follow me, as water follows its predetermined way, as the calf follows its mother. Having obtained a husband or wife, presumably the next logical step according to Vedic magic is this spell to ensure the birth of a son. Lo, the seed hath blended, and this is the way to the birth of a son. This has been ordained by Pragapati. Pragapati, Anumati, Sinivali, they have made him. Pragapati will cause the birth of a female child to others. To us will he make a son. Spell to prevent miscarriage. Just in a like manner as the earth does produce created beings, so shall a child be successfully produced. Thy embryo, like that of the mountains, shall be guarded, and a child shall be born safely. Under the same heading come prescriptions for hate magic. Spell to make a woman sterile. In a society where plural marriages are not at all uncommon, the birth of a child to one wife inevitably places her in a stronger position than the childless women of the household. Consequently, loss of seniority or affection causes many women to hope that they will be the only childbearers among the wives. If the husband has brought home another wife, her rivals in the harem will repeat this spell. O Gata Vedas, prevent those who are on the way from being born. Thy womb, O woman, I have by these magic arts enchanted, and it is reversed, and will not produce offspring. Thou art sterile. This stone I take, and it represents thy sterility. At the same time, the woman who knows of the jealousy of another will fortify her cause thus. Spell against jealousy. This jealousy that you feel for me, that strong feeling do I hereby destroy. The fire of it I cause to fly away, as does the wind the fire. As sure as death, and as sure as dead is dead, so is that hatred dead. I have squeezed the jealousy from your heart, as air is squeezed from a bladder. The magician, who is often being paid according to how many spells he casts, will urge his client to make assurance doubly sure by using several different charms for the same purpose. A woman whose husband is losing interest in her will weave one spell for his love to return, and perhaps another to increase her own beauty. Charm to increase beauty. The Arati, that demon which is causing my ugliness, thee do I cast out. All the lack of grace that I have will be removed by the powerful Varuna and Mitra. Aryaman, make my hands beautiful, let me be happy. Happiness is the purpose for which woman was created. By the spirit Savitar, let all uncomeliness be banished. All unwelcome things of mind or body or look, these will disappear. All blemishes, all lack of beauty, they have been driven away. Hymns for virility. Virility seems to be considered so important that special practitioners devote their lives to a study of its production. Elaborate hymns are chanted during the preparation of the spells to ensure this end. It is probable that the psychological element plays quite a significant part here. Two plants are used, Mucuna pruritis and the root of Feronia elephantum. They are dug up with the following words: O herb, thou hast been uprooted by bulls, a characteristic piece of symbolism which can be traced in many Indian magical rituals. Thou art a bull, abounding in lusty strength, and it is for a bull of that kind that thou art being excavated by me today. An iron ploughshare is used to uproot the plant, which may be either of those already mentioned. Often they are both collected at about the same time. After being bruised and steeped in water, infusions from them are mixed with a little milk. Sitting upon a pestle or stake, the patient drinks the mixture, repeating this virility charm. Thou art the plant which Varuna had dug up for him by Gandharva, thou potent and lusty herb, which we have uprooted. Ushas, Surya, Pragapati, all are with me. All will give me the potent force I seek. O Indra, give this material power. It has heat like that of the fire. Like the he-antelope, O herb, thou hast all the force there is, as the brother of the great Soma. This hymn ends with a graphic and appealing invocation of all the powers of Indra, likened to the lusty force of animals.